It seems as if a bridge is floating on the clouds. But this is not a scene from a movie. It is real. Underneath this bridge is a gorge hundreds of meters deep. The question is, how did people build such a bridge in such a high and inaccessible place? Today, we will see not just a bridge, all sorts of engineering feats that were once considered impossible. But this story is not just about concrete and steel. It is a story of human courage, planning, and technology. The mountainous provinces of southwestern China are home to countless deep valleys and steep mountains. Once upon a time, crossing these mountains would have taken hours, sometimes even a whole day. Rain, fog, and landslides made the journey even more dangerous. Then one question arose: if you could go over the mountain, why not go around it? And from there began one of the most daring bridge construction projects in the world. To cross a valley, you often had to go around for several hours. A large part of China's total territory is mountainous and inaccessible. Building roads, especially in the southwest, has always been a big challenge. Where direct distances were a few hundred meters, in reality, they had to travel dozens of kilometers. This long journey not only wasted time, but also made transporting goods expensive. As a result, many mountainous regions lagged behind the mainstream of economic development. Then engineers chose a different path, not a road through the mountains, but a bridge over the mountains. This decision was not just to build a bridge, it was the beginning of a new way to think about the entire transportation system. But one question still remained: how did the first steel cable reach both sides of such a deep gorge? The most difficult question in building a suspension bridge was how to get the first cable from one mountain to the other. It was not possible to start with a huge steel cable. So first, a very light guideline was used. Depending on the project, drones, helicopters, or special rocket-propelled systems could be used to cross this guideline. Once that thin line reached the other side, stronger ropes were gradually installed in its place. Then, steel cables. Finally, hundreds of steel cables were combined to form the main carrying cable. This is the main foundation to carry the weight of the entire bridge. Then the construction of the tower begins, which stands hundreds of meters high and supports the entire structure. Each part of the huge steel deck is placed in a precise position with the help of cranes with millimeter accuracy, but the work is not over. Keeping this bridge safe against wind, temperature, and earthquake forces at 9,000 feet is equally important. Let's first go to a bridge that is considered one of the highest bridges in the world. The distance from the deck of the Doge Bridge to the valley below is about 5,865 meters, which is the same height as a building with more than 200 floors. After the bridge was commissioned, the journey between the two ends was significantly reduced.